Actually, it's afternoon. Hold on just a second. Sorry, guys. I was talking to my son. Hey, Chew. How are you? You always coming in wave, but you don't talk to us. But thanks for the wave. So we're gonna make a snippet roll using some packing tape, and we're going to that burn. Hold on, something making my foot itch. Probably got bit by chiggers or something yesterday working out in the playing out in the rain and all this stuff. Hi, whoever else just came in. Welcome. Oh, that was what I picked up to do that. Hmm. Anyway, hi Goldie, how are you? I had it. I was gonna say what happened to it. I know I had it. So I saw somebody doing this the other day, and I thought it looked like a really cool idea. So we're gonna try it. Trying to see if something was on my foot. Hi Sharon, how are you, honey? Did you love the Peter, the Peter, the beautiful pink porch picture, a video I sent you this morning with my giggle? So, yeah, we're just, so basically you roll out your tape and you start laying things on it. And you make a snippet row and you don't have to sew it. You don't have to glue nothing because you're gluing it to tape. So, anyway, and we're just going to, what caught my eye about it was they were even using stickers, and I thought, there we go. We'll use our little truck sticker. There we go. Let's see. I guess I'm going to glue it all going this way. Take it all going that way. So that, yeah. Okay. You need to hang out down here and quit trying to roll around on me. Okay? So I'm just pulling out some junk. I got junk. Y'all know I keep everything. My room just looks like it needs somebody to come in here. Oh, dadgum. I just pushed something off the back. Who knows what it is? We'll figure out when we're looking for it, won't we? Yeah. So we just stick a little piece of paper here to make up that corner because we got a little bit of a corner. And if it hangs off, it's okay. Quit rolling. You're rolling up my tape. You're hanging out at the pool. It is raining here. It's not storming, but it is raining. Let's see, will that work? Probably not, because then it's going to pull my tape off. That'd burn your hide. Here we go. We're going to put a piece of hymenol on it. Hymenol, hymenol, hymenol. Not to be confused with hemorrhoids. So, Kids Crusade is over. One of my regular kids won Crusader of the Week. I was a little excited. He's a good kid. Uh, let's use a piece of that lacy paper. So speaking of lacy paper, I've been printing lacy papers this morning myself. I'll show you. So y'all know I won a piece of nice lace from Pearl. So this is how it printed up. And then, me being me, I had another piece of lace and I put it on, and that's how it printed up. So, anywho. Now, I tore out me a picture out of my 1923 little book, little yearbook that I bought. And we're going to do this right here. We're going to cut some of these out, but I tore this out, and I want to do this right here. Oh, I cut too far, didn't I? We're going to do this. I'm going to cut just like this. And we're going to put that down too. We're just going to make us some snippet tape. Sounds like Rex is playing with his daddy. Here we go. This is out of the yearbook. So we're just going to scoot it to right like that. Yep, we're going to stick to the yearbook. Next, we're going to cut out some of these little peoples and put them on it. Lord only knows who these little people are. One of their names is Everett, and Marion, and Vernice, and Trula, and Charles, and Albert. Drop that. Dadgummit, I dropped it. There's a woman. What else do we want? We want a piece of this. So I wanted to look at my phone and see if anybody. Oh wait, till it's 84. Jared, Dave, Dave is not a fan of the pool. So I know you can't tell from height, but this is our water slide that we had for our water night last night at our crusade, and that is a perfect picture. Anyway, and the top of it stood taller than our church. And I'm trying to see. I picked up my phone to see if anybody had put any pictures up on Facebook yet of it. Oh, dear Cindy, what is wrong with you? Covenant family worship family. There we go. See if anybody put any pictures up from last night. No, no, no. So let me go back to the picture because so I can explain. Okay, so he comes down into a pool of water, and then at the end of this little pool of water that he lands in, that is the very end. And so I was standing at the very end, and I said, "Let's see who can splash Miss Cindy the biggest." And like three kids came down at once and drenched me. Drenched me. I mean, not just a little bit. I was still wet when I got home an hour later. I was a little freaked because I had my phone in my pocket. This is some washi tape that Beth had on a letter that she sent me on a Happy Mail that I got from Beth in the mail yesterday. Let's stick a little piece of it right in. Whoops! We almost did it. Anyway, the kids had a good time. Uh, it was good. I mean, yesterday when I got up, I felt so bad. I was just like, seriously, if I wasn't the children's pastor and didn't need to be there, I would so not be there today. But I was there. It's over for another year till I decide what I want to do next year. I don't know yet what I want to do next year. I don't know if I want to do another crusade or if I want to do something different. I'm leaning towards a weekend, a super weekend, a super weekend where we come in and do a Friday night. Look, it's a little envelope. Let's fold it up and put it on there. I don't know how that little envelope got on there, in there. Oh, I bet I do know how it got in there, because it looks like, there we go. No, it's a little envelope. Anyway, I'm thinking of doing a Friday night and then a Saturday from like 10 in the morning till 2 in the afternoon, and then coming back for a final big hoorah on Sunday at morning. Anyway, I don't know. Got a lot of praying to do about it. Everybody kept saying, "You're so upset about it." I was like, "We've never had this few kids. Is it? But as Granny says, that's my mama. God knew who's gonna be there. He knew, but it didn't stop me from fretting, did it? Ooh, that's a pretty piece of paper. So all these little bitty pieces of paper, they're pretty. Oh, Lori Hollister, 103. What am I saying? What was 103? It's 103 degrees there. Where? Oh my God. Oh my gosh, 103. We have already hit heat indexes over 100, but not real heat. Not the real temperature. Just heat indexes. Anyway, but yeah, it's kind of yucky here today. It's raining, and yeah, it's just not a pretty day. I had to go to the bank, and oh, shoot, saying that made me think I was supposed to text somebody and tell them something. Anyway, I had to go to the bank and put the money in that we collected. So every year we do an offering contest, and it's not really a contest because I I give everybody prizes. At the end, if you come to one of my crusades or one of my children's churches, you're leaving with a prize of some kind. Whether it's candy or a prize off my prize card, you're leaving with a prize. Anyway, so it's really not much of a contest as far as contest goes, but we do compete against boys against girls, and have an offering contest. And every year, when we have a guest speaker, we give it to them and let them donate it to whatever kind of ministry they want to donate it to. Well, this year it was our turn to pick what kind of ministry we wanted to donate it to, and we donated it to our youth group to help pay for a kid to go to camp. Our younger kids don't normally go to camp. First of all, we have a lot of younger ones, like 5 to 7. And then the ones that are old enough to go to camp, most of them live on a farm and they have to help on the farm during the summer, kind of thing, you know. And yeah, and I have different mixed feelings about kids going to camp. Y'all know? Have I ever told y'all this? I don't think I've ever told y'all this. And I did not let my children spend the night with people away from home. My kids didn't go to church camp. Nope. My kids didn't go to church camp. The only people they ever spent the night with was family. They would go and stay at my brother's for usually a week during the summer, and they would go and spend a week usually with each grandparent. during the summer. They did not spend the night with people that were not family. The first time Jared ever spent the night with somebody, how much is camp? $160. Anyway, we raised because we had such a small crowd this year. We raised $80, and my children's fund, because I have a children's fund budget, is going to pay the other $80 in my children's churches. We're sponsoring a kid, so um, yeah, we're sponsoring a kid. It's $160. So anyway, and we have a family in our church that adopted three children out of the foster care system, and so all three of their kids are going to camp. So that's a big thing. So we're hoping to sponsor one of them. So anyway, but yeah. So anyway, but yeah, yeah, I don't know. I waited so long. My kids also didn't go trick or treating. And you know what? He's not a half bad kid for never having gone trick or treated. I think his auntie took him once. They didn't like Santa Claus neither. We didn't. It wasn't that we didn't. They didn't know who Santa was. We just didn't do Santa Claus. When they were little, John was 2, and Jared was no, no, Jared. Wasn't even with us. John wasn't even with us. We had Jared and Dylan. Jared and Dylan are 6 months apart. We were in town, and there was a Santa Claus at Burger King, and my sister-in-law wanted to take the boys over to see Santa Claus, and Jared absolutely freaked out. He freaked out. He wanted nothing to do with Santa Claus. And so I said, all right, so why would we celebrate Santa when my son was terrified of him? So we never celebrated Santa. So, and they never really asked. Of course, you know, by the time they were old enough to ask questions about why some kids got Santa presents and other kids didn't, they weren't in public schools. They were homeschooled. But they didn't even ask why their cousins got gifts from Santa and they didn't. They just knew that it could all come from mom and daddy and granny and papa. And it was so bad after the first year of having John. I tried to enforce a rule. It didn't work real well. I tried real hard to enforce a rule that they only got 3 gifts each. Now, me and Dad always done a real nice gift, a medium gift, and then a cheap gift. They only got three. As we told them, baby Jesus only got three. You ain't no better than baby Jesus, so here you go. You get 3 gifts. But the first year we had John and we came home from Mississippi for Christmas, when we tried, when we loaded up the car to go back, we nearly didn't get it all in the car. So I told the grandparents, please, let's just try to stick to 3. My mom did pretty good, and we'll leave it at that. We will leave it right there. So while we were gone last night, my mom called. That one just says thank you. I thought it was a cute little thank you. It'll be cute on our snippet rope. So I got a sticky piece that needs something covering it right there. Let's just put a little piece of green, anyway, right in there. So my mom called last night. She had a flat tire. She wanted Jared to come fix it for her. Well, come change it, anyway. But Jared was here at home without my car, so he told her he'd have to come today. And so then she called this morning. She wanted to know, are you out of bed? She called between 8:30 and 9. I said, I am out of bed. I said, but I'm sitting here in my nightgown and my jammy bottom. So if y'all need to know this, just for TMI, and you might want to know some personal dirt about your friend Cindy. When I wear my nightgown, I always wear pajama bottoms under it. because something might happen and I might have to go outside at nighttime, and I don't want to go outside and get my bottom cold. So there you go. Even if it is 100 degrees outside, I have I have capri length pajama bottoms. Yep, I sure do. Mm. They're like, Lord, that woman will tell anything, won't she? Anything. She has no shame. She tells it all. There's a little sticky spot right there, just a little bitty one. Just a little bitty one. Oh, my sister-in-law stepped in it big time yesterday. She she sent me a message. She says, I'm so in trouble. She said, if I post, I think she said, I did not mean to post that. Anyway, it said something about God knew I needed strength, so he gave me smart behind daughters. Only it didn't say behind. Anyway, and so I asked her which one since she has three daughters. She's like, I'm so in trouble. Anyway, I'm still giggling about that one. Uh, yeah, y'all thought that was funny. I didn't want to get my behind cold, did y'all? Besides, if you're my neighbors, you're going to see me in my nightgown. That's just all there is to it. The Catholic Church people see me standing out on my doorstep on Sunday morning with letting the puppy do his morning business while they all go in for early mass. Not that they're paying attention to me; they're concentrating on that they're going to mass. So, at least that's what we hope they're concentrating on. Anyway, I'm Lori Beth. Is it raining at your house? It's raining at my house. Actually, I don't think it's raining. My son is aggravated at. I don't know what he's aggravated at. He really should be just aggravated at himself. But so we keep the cat food in a cereal container. You know what I mean when I say a cereal container. We keep the cat food in it. And, anyway, he fed the cat, and then it just jumped off of that thing and fell over, and the lid came off and dumped every bit of the cat food in the water dish. So it's ruined all the cat food. So he had to go buy some cat food. And I asked him if he was going to put. That's why I was mute when I first came on. I asked him if he was going to pay for it himself because he has money, and I know he has money because I gave him money last week for his birthday. And he said, "Well, I can." Well, I've been buying cat for your food for your cat for 10 years. You got some money, you spend it. Is that mean? I know. Hi, Marty. How are you, honey bunch? Marty said she liked that journal she won. Glad she liked it. We're just gonna stick that. We're just making some. We're just gonna make some. So nobody knocked it over. It just got knocked over. It just fell over it. They didn't have the lid on it good. You know how it goes. You know how, you know how men folk are. Let's blame it. Let's blame it on them being men. Look at that pretty piece of paper. I think maybe this may have came from Lori Beth and them. I really like that. Do I like it well enough to put it on my thing? It may have came from Angela Adele. I got Angela Adele mail today. I did. I don't think I li- I don't think I think I like it too much to give it up to my snippet strip. I think I want to save it for something else. But I'm pulling out some more little things that I'm pretty sure came from Lori Beth and them. That one there. And that one there. There we go. Let's keep pulling it out. Here we go. Keep pulling our tape out. And we'll come back in and, and fill in these spots. I just slept till 8:30 this morning, but I slept really hard. My body was real stiff when I woke up this morning. I was like hobbling around like a little hobbit. So anyway, there we go. Let's dig around in this bucket again. There's a pretty. Lori Hollister, are you still here, honey? I'm making a snippet row on packing tape. It's just a snippet row. Like a snippet row, like when you, it won't be reversible because, oh, did y'all see what I just did? Cindy Gale Lovin'. See, all this time y'all thought my real name was Cindy Lou Bob. It's actually Cindy Gale. My brother just calls me Cindy Lou Bob. And it is Cindy, it's not Cynthia. Even though I really wanted it to be Cynthia all my life, I did. I wanted my name to be Cynthia. Now I don't care. Now it's just too much to spell. Y'all know it's got to be because what? What do I? Lori is still here. Lori Hollister. Did I send you your kitty coloring pages? I told you I had coloring pages for you. Did I send them to you, honey? Looky there. There's a little butterfly. It's only part of one, but we'll use it. Did I send you your kitty cat coloring pages? Here. Let's do one of these. Yeah, my brother calls me Cindy Lou Bob, so I've always been Cindy Lou Bob. My brother calls me Cindy Lou Bob. And my brother is, I'm 59, I will be 60 in August, and he will be 59 in September. We're 13 months apart. Anyway, he is, his name is Danny, but we call him Bubba, or Bubby, or Bub. We all do. His wife calls him Danny. But he'll always be Bub to us. He's had employees that it never even knew his name was Danny. Hi, Doretha. Did she say it? Yes, I did. I did send her kitties. Okay. I wanted to make sure because I sent Jennifer Watts her son. How are you and Miss Bridget today, Doretha? Is it raining there? It's been raining here, but we've not had no storms yet. So this butterfly lost his half, like lost the lot, lost the. Ooh, Cindy, stop it! This butterfly lost the last half of his body. There we go. See? So we're going to actually tuck him right here, and then we're going to tuck something over that so you'll never know that he lost anything. Here we go. We're going to do that right there. Look, you'd have never known if I hadn't told you. But y'all know me, I tell everything I know and half of what I don't. Is Teresa here? Teresa, are you here, honey bunny? Teresa has a little man staying with her. Her great grandson is with her. Dadgum. See that you picked the exact same color you already had, and you tore it and everything. Okay, let's find us a different color. Oh, let's see some of this. Some of this. Teresa here. Then probably loses note. So I have an aunt. I think I've told you this. I have an Aunt Sharon K, but I have an Aunt Sharon, and her name is Sharon K, and that's what we call her. We are very fond of saying two names here in Arkansas. So if you ever are around me personally, and somebody walks up to me and they say, "Hey, Cindy Gale," you're gonna know they're kin to me. They are. They're kin to me. They can't help it. They just have to call me that two names. It's just a rule. It's an Arkansas rule. I'm so full of it, I smell funny. Anyway, hopefully I don't. I took a bath and used my deodorant, but anyway. Oh my goodness. So, there we go. So, our big bouncy thing that we bounced on we didn't have to pay anything for it. Some people in our church own it. And so they brought it and set it up, and I had to go watch it. They messaged and said, "Hey, is somebody gonna come and stay with this? We can't leave it. It's it'll be a liability to go off and leave it just here by itself." They said, "Can Dave come out and watch it?" And I said, "Y'all do realize Dave would be a liability too, right?" So anyway, so I went and stood out in the rain and watched it. Watched it, just looked at it. That's all I did was just stand there and looked at it. And you know what? It didn't go nowhere. Didn't go nowhere. It didn't get up and walk off. But I'm being sarcastic and a smart aleck too. But you can't leave something like that unattended. Kids in the neighborhood be up there, then let somebody fall, and we'd be in trouble. We're doing a little bitty one here. Okay, here we go. We got a whole bunch of little snippet tapes. Here we go. We're going to go down to right here. We're going to stop right here. We're going to stop right there. And then we're going to make a postcard. Hey, did everybody get Bobby Lou, Peggy Sue, Jimmy Jack? I don't know no Jimmy Jack. I got a Jackie Dawn. Does that work? I got a cousin named Jackie Dawn. And a cousin named Gary Darrell. And a cousin named Gerald Wayne. And they're all three brothers. I have hundreds of cousins. Hundreds of cousins. Not just a few, hundreds. When your daddy is the oldest of 10 and your mama's the next to the youngest of 7, you got bunches of family. Bunches and bunches of family. I cannot fathom what it would be like not to have a bunch of family. That's just not in my wheel wagon. I can't fathom it. So one of my cousins' little girls came with um, her aunt Sid, which Sydney is. She's our piano player at our church, but she's also my cousin. Anyway, Sydney brought her niece Reagan, and so Reagan is 6, and Reagan loves makeup. She loves it, and she puts it on herself, and it's so beautiful, so beautiful. Anyway, and Anyway, so I was talking to Reagan, and I said, Reagan, did you know that Miss Cindy is your cousin? She said, you not my cousin. I said, yeah, I am. I said, ask Elijah, which Elijah is her cousin, Sydney's son. She says, is she really my cousin? He said, yes. Anyway, so then yesterday when I was at the store, they were coming, her and her mama were coming across the parking lot, and I heard somebody yell, Cindy. And so I turned, and it was Hannah, and Hannah says, Reagan saw you from over yonder, and she wanted to come say hi. So she had on beautiful makeup. I said, did you do your makeup again today, Reagan? Uh-huh. She says, anyway, I said she didn't believe me when I told her that I was her cousin. So so then Hannah tried to explain to her how I was her cousin, but she told her wrong. She said, she's Papa Ronnie's cousin. I said, no, I'm Papa Ronnie's niece. She's like, oh, that's right, because he always used to say that he had a niece that was older than him. I said, that would be me. I said, and he's got a nephew that's older than him, too. That's Michael Joe. So my cousin Michael Joe. Yeah, see the Michael Joe. Hi, Bridazelle. So you like Shay? We have a girl in our church named Shay Lee. But her name is Shay Lee, not just Shay. Okay, I got a little spot there, a little spot there. Anyway, have y'all ever counted how? Oh, my petunia press. That was a gift to me from somebody that loves me. And have y'all ever counted how many times I say so, or how many times I repeat myself? That that one I've done that too. I do repeat myself a bit. You want me to tell you why I do that? Why I repeat myself? Because I think things and I think I say them, and then I'm not sure if I said them or not. So I repeat again. Yeah, it's called My Sweet Petunia Glue Press. Yeah, My Sweet Petunia Glue Press. I didn't just name it. It's actually called My Sweet Petunia Glue Press. I name a lot of things. My car's name is Pearly. Okay, I feel a sticky right there. We gotta unsticky it. What we gonna unsticky it with? How about one of these flowers? We haven't done one of them in a while. You know, like, let's do it pretty. Let's cut it out pretty, or at least semi-pretty. Anyway, yeah, I left last night. I was like, I was over Kids Crusade last night. I was tired, and last night was a bit of struggle. I had a lot of my workers gone. I had a lot of my kids gone. But it actually ended up, I counted that we almost had, that last night may have been just about the most we'd had all week, which is kind of sad, but anyway. But they had a good time. Everybody, it was all good. Okay, so now we got a big snippet strip. Hi, Anitra. I'm fine. I'm feeling better. I'm just feeling with my fingers, you know. You know how that goes. You just feel with your fingers. It's touch and go, literally. I can't help it, y'all. I promise I'm not giving up my day job, though, because I know I'm not a comedian. I'm just a smart aleck. That's kind of what we say to each other around here. You're not funny. You're just a smart aleck. So anyway, okay, we got all this mess right here. Look, we made a mess. We'll just stick it back in our bucket. So doopy 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 doop. We're gonna make a postie card. We've done made these three. Has everybody signed up that wants to sign up for the postcard swap? We will take sign ups until till June the 29th, and we'll announce who's signed up on who's participating, who's your partner on June the 30th, and they have to be mailed out by July the 15th. You need two 4x6 postcards. So you do yours your way, I do mine my way, okay? There we go. I'm putting a postcard so it can actually be used as a postcard on the back. So I've made that one. I've made this one. This one really is a cheat, but it was a picture of a store, and I've made this one. So I've got four. Your postcards? Okay, about Goldie and Luke, Goldie and Lord Beth live 3 hours apart in their houses. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. That just struck me really funny. They live at not in the same house, but on the same farm. Depends on who's driving. There you go. Look, I stamped me off turtles. I decided it would be best for me to stamp my turtles. Oh, that's a print. That's huh? What left on the counter? No, put it in the fridge. No, I'm gonna make some chicken salad with it. I didn't even hear you come in. I didn't hear the car or anything. So I stamped them off and then I printed. See how it'd copy, and it copied pretty good. So I should never run out of turtles. At my house, we don't go nowhere without stopping. And that's even on days I make sure I do not take a water pill. Okay, here, we want one of these. This is what we're looking for right here. So we're going to start off with one of these. You don't get to be 60 years old and not have to stop everywhere to go tinkle. So Marty, do you want in on the postcard swap, honey? I have Sharon R, Kathy D, Goldie, Dana, Anitra. I do. Did Lori? Did I tell you? Oh, Esther. Is Esther supposed to be on this list? I think I told Esther she was on this list. Let me make sure. Let me go over here to Beth. Goldie, did you tell me you wanted on? I've been a bit busy, so my mind's been a bit spacey. Just saying. I can't help it. Let's see. This is the person. Have you ever taken a Okay, here we go. Oh, there. Yep. Esther and Lori Beth. Esther T and Lori Beth B. I love when y'all initials. You need to make two, honey. Two, two, two. Well, I've got to make one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. I need to make 14, and I've only got four made. So you got a half a month to get it done. You tell those cows to behave themselves, and you just do it. How are the new baby chickens? Marty, did Marty say she wanted on? Marty? There we go. Okay, I got Marty. Marty, 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 Marty. There we go. Now, I just printed these off of the internet, If you go to Canva, you can find them free. Ooh, I almost got that one off page, but it's okay. It's okay. It's on page. And then we'll decorate this side that don't have nothing on it. Yeah, I got to see my brother this week, even in the midst of the craziness. He came down and spent the night. He went back earlier than we thought he was going, but we did get to spend a little bit of time with him. So. Caught up on all the fam. You'd think people that only live 2 hours, a new watercolor. Oh, cool. I love it. I love it. I like watercolor colors. I like watercolor painting. So, uh. If y'all wonder what I'm humming, it's the Forrest Frank song, I Need You Now More Than Ever. There's a little dance that you do with it. The kids do it. The kids do it. Oh, scared me to death. Lord have mercy. Hold on just a second, y'all. Hello? Hey, Tiffany, this is Cindy. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. Okay. That was the clinic telling me what Dave's blood work was. It's all good. He's got blood. His No, he had to have his thyroid checked because he takes thyroid medicine, and it had been a few months, 6 months or so since he'd had it checked. So everybody wants their cut of the piece of pie. I just put on chapstick, and then I looked down and saw that saw that lid off of that glue, and I thought, Lord have mercy. Did I put glue stick on my lips? But there's my chapstick. Yeah, I ain't right in the head. Most days I'm not. We're gonna have chicken enchiladas for supper. Yeah, we're gonna have chicken enchiladas for supper. Oh, just a second. Let's look at our phone. Oh, okay. Why is that? Why did that go down? But I see. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm okay. I just had to peek at something to see. Oops, I tore too soon. I really wasn't intending to tear. That'll work. That one right there. I do believe that one will work. Hmm. We're having leftover meatloaf. Meatloaf sounds good. Haven't made meatloaf in a while. That does sound good. Filet, steak, yum. That sounds good too. I bought some steaks the other day, but I just bought skinny steaks to make uh, Philly cheesesteak sandwiches. Yum. Sounds good to me. Y'all see that? I got a red corner right there. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I don't even know if I've got gas in my grill. My grill's about to fall apart, but oh well. As long as my stove don't fall apart, I'm okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. First layer on. But we are not done, okay? We are not done because we can still see through that. Hmm. He's cooking tater tots. I can smell them. I ate a turkey and cheese sandwich and some ranch fries. Ranch, like hot fries, like Chester Cheeto hot fries. Only these were ranch fries and a little bag of cookies for my lunch. I'm gonna make some chicken enchiladas. I've got a what do I got? I got a rotisserie chicken in the refrigerator. I'm gonna use that. Here we go. We're gonna do one more layer, and hopefully it'll cover it a good enough for what we're intending. But I think we're gonna need another piece of it. Is that one gonna be big enough? Yeah, I don't know. Well, we'll do it if we have to do it in doubles. You ate Marva and Joe. I don't know what Marva and Joe is, but I'm thinking that I may have lived in Michigan, but to my knowledge, we never ate no Marva and Joe when we were in Michigan. We can still see through it, can't we? But we want it to be crinkly. Crinkly. What is Marva and Joe? We all want to know. Inquiring minds want to know what is Marva and Joe. Did you have fish tips? Oh, I'm so upset right now about my avocados. I went to slice them up and they're all black on the inside. A whole bag. 5. I'd only ate one out of it. Not happy, Walmart. I'm not happy. I won't buy those kind again. Oops. Look at that. How did I manage to wrinkle up the edge of that and then cut that edge off? That took special Cindy skills. There we go. We un-Cindy skilled it. There we go. That one there's got only one layer on that corner. Sorry. Blast your hide. Give me that. Toasted sourdough bread, garlic butter, tomatoes, and sounds good. Sounds a little fancy for me. Although I got this jar that is this sourdough starter jar at the bins yesterday. I'm still thinking about starting me a sourdough starter. I read up on it last night, so 12 tomatoes. I don't know what that is. I'm guessing it's a recipe site. I don't know. Y'all see what I'm making? A mess. She's making a mess. I want it to stick down, not come up. Come on. Down, down, diddy, 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 down. There we go. It sounds good. Yeah, it does sound good. Not no more. They're not. Not no more. And you coming off. Or you gonna get glued down. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now it's good and crinkly. It's good and crinkly. Let's see here, right here. Oh yes, very good. Hold on. So Uh, I have this gold stamp pad, and we just hit it to hit the high spots. You know, hit those high spots. I got what looks like a bubble there. No, no. Let's see. I got some over here. Hold on. I don't want to knock that in the floor, and I don't want to break that. So let's put that like that. Oh, there it is. This is Amsterdam acrylic ink. Yeah, light gold acrylic ink. Yeah, that's what that is. Sure shoot. Sure is shooting. That's what it is. Kind of has a Christmassy look, don't it? Wasn't really what we were going for, but it'll work. There we go. I think that's enough. How are your baby chickens doing, Steph? I'm not done. I'm pulling something out to go on it. There we go. So I have this little envelope, and I'm going to cut it out, what's on it, and stick it on there. Give me a second, okay? I know y'all can't see me cutting, but it's okay. I know how to cut without being watched. And so far, I've only cut myself 2 or 3 times this year. And none of them required an ER visit, so don't worry, okay? I got this. I got this. She says as she drops it. Oh, if you know what a Steffi chicken sticker is, you don't have to ask. If you know, you know, right? Okay, he's gonna have to be a cool cat like that. Look, it's one of the cats off my those Chinese envelopes that I have. No, if you know, you know. It says he's a lucky cat. Personally, I think he's a cool cat with those glasses on. I don't think I need any of that. That looks like trash. That looks like trash. That looks like trash. How long have I been here? An hour? That's cute. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. I will trim him up a little bit. Some of his little red is hanging over. So, oh, I have some too. I don't take them out and put them on things. I look at them in my book. So I have some Steffi stickers. That I don't know who painted that. That's there. Is that a Steffi painting? I don't know. Steffi, did you paint that? This is my ephemera book. One of the many that I have. One of the many ones I have. Let's use a zinnia packet on the next card. I have a bunch of cutout stuff that I got from Barbara Baxter. Some puzzles from Miss Angela. Oh, look here. What are those? What are those? Chicken stickers. I even got I think that's a pheasant. And I got a flamingo and a rooster and a birdie. Oh, hi Glitter. Hi honey. Hi Tilly. Hi Bitsy. Hi Kiki Kitty. Pretty kitty. They love their Auntie Cindy. Now these right here are not stickers. They were just on the back of something you copied. And oh wait, these may be stickers after all. I don't know. I don't think these are stickers. I think these are just on paper. This one is stickers. This one, yeah, that one is a sticker. It's got the crisscross on it. Crisscross applesauce. There we go. Those are Steffi stickers. Oh, but there's more. There's more here. I'll show you it again. There. I'm thinking this came from something that Beth sent me or Robin. I can't remember. I can remember some things real good and some not so good. Is that a sign I'm old? I think that came from Lori Beth. I think she stamped it and done all the gold around it. And that's one of mine. But I have a whole pocket full over here that are from Robin. Those are all from Robin Skywatch. She does the fodder on the magazine pages. Very cool. There's some more birdies. There's some more of those. That's from Robin. These here, all these little clusters I made. That's a piece of paper I've been hoarding from Jude. It's like a tissue paper kind of thing. It's really, really pretty. It's not hand painted, but it almost feels like it. It's real pretty. I've had it 4 or 5 years, maybe 3 or 4. That's a sticker from Robin. Those are from Jude. No, that's a sticker from Sharon. Those are from Jude. Those are from Jude and Jude and Jude. This one, oh, and this one here is, those are ugly chickens I drew. I'm not a Lori Beth chicken level. I'm not a Lori Beth chicken level. I love these little Christmas trees she's done. Those are from, I know, from Lori Beth. There's a mushroom napkin. Ooh, that's a piece of fabric. Is it big enough to? Nope. But wouldn't oh, I know exactly who sent me that. Angela Adele sent me that. Those are from Lori Beth too. She sent me one of the very first things that she ever sent me. She sent me some recipe cards, like she thinks I cook or something. So, oh, okay. I'm sorry. I think Lori Beth sent that. Yes, it is a photo album. It is a photo album, and I slide my ephemera in it, and it fits real good. But if you like try to put a bunch of things in one pocket, then it gets too fat. But yeah, it is. Now that's one of my chickens that I did. It's on a sticker page. Those are from Lori Beth. All the froggies. Froggy went courting doodah doodah, and not sure about. I think those Ideal Milkmaids are out of my. Yeah, those all these little ads are out of my are out of my book that I cut them out of. That's a spool. What is that? Okay, Cindy. Whoa, seriously, you want to do that to me on a day like today? I'll throw you on the ground and stomp you. Oh, I know what this is. That's piano roll paper, ain't it? Do y'all talk to your things like that? Do y'all talk to your things like that? Tell them you'll throw them on the ground and stomp them. So, Remember I told you I had this book and I cut all these little ads out of it. And so I have all kinds of things. There's a receipt, an actual receipt. And I cut out all these little ads. Old Southern Coffee, Black Beer, Clark, Barbershop, Schul's, The Man Who Knows, B.F. Goodrich, Acme Boots, all of these. They all came out of a book I have. Somewhere I have the book still, but I got out all the pretty ones for me. But y'all get some of them. Y'all get some of them. Yes, I have a post. Have you not seen my postcard book? Okay, love you, Nitra. Have you not seen my postcard book? There's some fairies. There's some more fairies. Why are these fairies in here? Flowers, flower fairies of the wayside. I love it. They need to go. I need a fairy just for fairies. Let's go right there. Have you not seen my postcard book, Marty? There's some more chickens. Now these chickens here are not Lori Beth and them chickens or Goldie. These are from Sharon, and she stamped all these for me. She has this wonderful chicken stamp, and she stamps it. I had some chicken stamps too. Y'all, I've known Anitra for a long time, so I know I talk about this a lot, but I've been doing live YouTubes for over 7 years, and I started out with my friend April. Y'all all know who April is, Bougie Bear Vintage. I think that came from Lori Beth, from Goldie. Anyway, we started out, and then she didn't, and then she came back anyway. But yeah, we started out together, and I just kept doing it all the time. The only time I ever missed was when I was in the hospital. So anyway, I have just a few pages that are empty. I have a little tuck back here, but I know I have some more Lori Betts stuff. I think it's in this one. I think it's in this one. So this one here is from that's just a print off that I printed off. This one here, this little book is not a photo album. It is actually an ephemera holder. Okay, all of that's from Lori Beth. Yeah, here, here we go. These are not chicken ones. These are doggies. So she painted the doggy and the foxy and the penguin and the foxy, and there's a Goldie. There's a Goldie dog. Now, I think she sent me these on something. Oh, on a paper, and I pulled them all off. So you can see they were stuck on a paper. She had stuck them to a paper, and I pulled them all off and put them in my ephemera book. So, you want to see my postcard book? Okay. Yeah, I'm tired of crafting, so I'll show y'all some books. Show you my postcard book. So I don't think I have any more fairy stuff in here. There's some more robin stuff. And those are just some words I cut out the other day. These are some papers I got just recently. And this, yeah, there's some stamps. Instead of getting out my stamp book, I was trying to see who made this. I can't remember. This is made by Sharon. Are you in here? Do you remember who made this? This is made by a company, and you can all these little sheets. Hold on. We Are Memories. There we go. Just look at the little sheets, Cindy. We Are Memories. That's who made it. Okay, let me get out my postcard book. So I have this postcard book, and it is a picture album also. My fairies. Don't lose my fairies. And we'll start. Actually I wrote on it that it's a postcard in an ATC book. So I'll turn it where y'all see it right ways, okay? So, and I have marked on them who. Wait, oh, okay. So a lot of these are ones that I done last year for let me hold on just a second. Let me do this. For Carrie's 31-day swap, 2024, July 2024. Carrie Griffiths over on Carrie's Crafting with Carrie or whatever it's called, CERI Carrie, and he did a 31-day postcard challenge. And the reason that all 31 days are not in here is because I gave away some of them. You will see things that you will recognize. Oh, I've got that. The glasses came from Jassy. Those are Dollar Tree. Those are just little butterflies. This is from Michelle Wall. This one is from Sharon Reinheimer. This one's from one of my daily postcards, and those are flowers I drew. And this one is let's see, that one was, I don't know what day that one was. This one is day 19, or no, day 9. Day 9. Day 1. I should have put them in order, shouldn't I have? This one is another squirrel. I think Jassy sent me that too. Squirrel. This one is one of mine. This one here is one of mine. So I have a bunch that are mine. A lot of these are all mine. Yeah, all of these are mine. This one here is mine. Hold on. This one here is from Janet Nash. It's all slow stitched. Happiness blooms where love and joy are planted. To Cindy, love from Freddie and Janet. Now, what was cool, if you've never got one from her that's sewn like this, what was cool about this is she had this in a plastic sleeve that was sealed up, and you could see all of this through the plastic sleeve, and then it had this part, and the postage was stuck on the plastic. You could see my address on both sides. Yep, it was real neat how it arrived. So anyway, there we go. And it's, what does she call her clock? Clock. What does she call her clock? It's the clock, the cuckoo clock. And this one is from Mary Alatier. And this one is from Cheryl Johnson. This one's from Janet Young. Swap with Sister Cynthia. This one is Zen Jen. Those are a Janet Young swap. Janet Young swap with Ann Lauer. Janet Young swap with Janet Lauer. Janet Young. This one's from Dana Yates. This one is from Janet swap Anne Marie Davis. This is Sharon 2024. I think this whole page is Sharon. Yeah, I know it is. Sharon. Isn't it? No, I don't think these are. I know this is, but I don't think these down here are. Hold on. Let's see who signed these. If anybody signed these. Crown 5 crowns. I don't think this is from Sharon. This don't look like Sharon. Does anybody recognize these? Did you do these? There's no signature on them. How dare you send me something without a signature? Does anybody know? Colin. Yep, Colin. I wonder who sent me those. Those are ATC's actually altered cards. This one is Sharon. And Sharon. And Sharon. And Sharon. And number 1 is Beth Schuler. And number 2 is Lori Beth. And number 1 and 2 are both Lori Beth. And this is Chrissy Vaughn. and Chrissy Vaughn, and Chrissy Vaughn, and wait, nope, Chrissy Vaughn and Steph. This one here is Steph. You know what? Where's Steph? I think I think Steph done these back here too. Steph, are those yours? I keep looking for a little SMB on it. Wonder what the M stands for. Stephanie Marie. I'm looking for an SMB. I really think that I don't see none. See none on this. Where did she go? I'm pretty sure because they look very similar. She's probably feeding that silly dog pineapple again. Says the person, oh, she had company. Okay, and so the seahorse is Kelly Ann. This one is Beth. This one is Rolodex cards from Sharon. Hold on, guys, I may sneeze. Oh gosh, my nose. These are all from Sharon. This was the one from February where we did it in the trifold thing, and I just left them in the trifold. Both of these are from Beth, and actually this one goes with the one with Beth, and it was in a trifold thing. Stephanie Mathis Bolden, SMB. No. When on her card, oh, that one's signed Stephanie Mathis Bolden. Hold on, let me see this. No, this is just signed Steph B. Steph B. We'll say that Stephanie Mathis Bolden, is that not Jen Ren's friend, Stephanie? Isn't that who I'm thinking of? Jen Ren's friend, Stephanie? Oops. That's who I'm thinking of. And then we've got this one here is from Lori Beth, and this one here is from Brenda Ashford. Did y'all see? I think Beth showed this one where Brenda done the. She stamped out her feather and then she put it on all three things. These are from Esther. This one is from Vanessa Bort. I think that's how you say her name. These are from Sharon, and this one is from Lori Beth. Those are from Lori Beth. And hold on, I got. Hold on, I got some more to go in here. I'm looking. I picked them up and put them over. Y'all, if you could just see, Lord Jesus, thank you that my salvation does not depend on keeping my room clean in here because we all know it ain't working right now. It ain't working. She ain't keeping it clean. Okay, that one is from Beth. That came from Beth. And this came from Beth, didn't it? Yes, these came from Beth yesterday. These are from Beth Shula. Put them in right side up, Cindy. It always works. These are from Beth. I can't believe she didn't sign them, but I know they are from her. That's who my Happy Mail was from. I showed it yesterday. Beth. I wrote on it. And Beth. What does it look like upside down? I wrote it upside down. It's okay. It says Bess. Okay, so that came from Bess yesterday, but I picked up and did. Tell me I didn't move it. Move it, move it, move it. There it is. Mhm. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, I got some more to go in. In my papers, I just got to spend the afternoon in here working, but I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. Okay, these are all from Angela Adele. Angela. And look at that one. That one is a shaker card. It's got shaky stuff in it. It's got little dried baby's breath in it. Ain't that cute? Angela Adele. Okay, keep going. And Angela Adele. It's got a dragonfly. If y'all don't know this, I love dragonflies. I don't collect dragonflies, but if you do not know this, I have written a children's story that has been published about a dragonfly. It is available on Amazon. Just look up my name, Cindy Lovin. Row 2, circles, Angela Adele. Yep, just look up my name. You'll find me. Now, this one is from Miss Pris. Oh, Steffi. So she made me a card like that. And you know what? It's a little bit it's little enough to go in here. I may not be able to talk good. I don't even write good, but it always helps when you know an editor. And these are from Steffi. I love that she used watch faces on it. If y'all don't know, I collect watch faces off of broken watches that I get, or sometimes they don't even have to be broken. I just collect watch faces off of them. That is for me. That is for me. That can go in the. Those are napkins. Napkins. Mhm. Mhm. They'll go in the napkin box, and there's nothing else in there that can go in the ephemera. So let's write Steffi's name on the page, and then we'll be good. Row 1, Steffi. Steffi. There we go. Okay, it's all good. And it was just a big old book. You can see it was called Memories for All Seasons. I didn't cover up any of the stuff on the inside. I just leave it be. It's getting fat. Anyway, guys, I think I'm going to go. I think I've talked to my maximum today. I'm going to go eat some cough drops. Anyway, I think I'll mix up my stuff for my chicken enchiladas and have it ready to go in the oven. It's 4 o'clock. I didn't realize it was that late, but I should have because I came on late. So, y'all have a wonderful afternoon. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I appreciate you all. You have a great day, and I will see you over at Bessie's. I'll probably be in the balcony quite a bit, but I will say hi.